Hey everyone, Nigel here again. Yesterday I had a particularly devastating phone call with a friend. So his wife, who is in her 30s, had a really bad fall in the night during the holiday, and she hit her head badly. Over the last 2 months plus, she is not able to respond. She's not able to move. She can't eat. She can't speak by herself. And she's just bedbound. That means she's just confined to the bed. My heart just breaks. She's in her 30s and he has to work. And don't get me wrong, work is wonderful. Good work to create value for clients and people are wonderful. I like to create value and work for my people so that they can earn more as well. Work is wonderful. But this incident really just pulled my heart so hard. And I started to choke up and tear up multiple times. So it cuts really close to my heart. And I share a lot about retiring early, and if you can, cutting back your unnecessary costs aggressively, so you can have more savings to invest more, and as you invest more, and your dividends and passive income generated from your investments will allow you to retire even earlier. And I often get this response by people that seems to feel that I'm either a broken record or that I'm some scam artist want to sell or something. But I'm not doing that bad myself. I made some money. I built business. At least one business, sold it, invested, increased my investments. That I can continue cruising if I wanted to and stop work. But I enjoy working. I enjoy creating jobs. I enjoy creating businesses to serve the people. My businesses that I create are not optimized to make as much money as possible. That's not how I do it. I love to serve. It gives me great value. Gives me great value. So that I don't maximize. I'm leaving a lot of money on the table because I enjoy the process. And I keep doing this. I keep speaking about early retirement, wealth creation, not just because I like making money. So it's fun. When you do a good job and get paid for it, I cannot shake off this message inside to speak about this, to convince as many people as possible, to save as much as possible, invest as much as possible into very safe stuff, index funds on a regular basis, so that they can live off the investment returns, the dividends, and to retire as early as possible, That's been my deep down message ever since I got a shock of my life, how I see my dad died early. Well, he was 59, but he's looking forward to retirement. And I think because also of the way I'm wired, or when I was working in the hospitals, you see so many people with so much regrets. They feel as though, they seem as though they regret that they haven't done certain things in their life. And many of them, they get this wake-up call on their deathbed or when they have a big crisis. And because I've experienced a lot of that, it probably rubs off on me that when I realized, no, I don't need so much. I need more than enough to be comfortable, that I don't want to be, begging for money. So I have a goal where I save aggressively, invest aggressively, so that I retire by 45. That's 5 years from now. I'm already semi-retired, sort of, but I still work because it's fun. What I feel is that why we need to retire early is so that we can spend our finite energy and our finite time on earth with projects and people that we really care about, maybe to take care of someone who's sick that we love. It could be a parent, it could be a family, it could be a spouse, it could be a kid, right? Or your pet, I don't know. It could be to take care of yourself. Working under stressful situations can be detrimental to our mental health, our physical health, or maybe we are unwell. We need to take time out. And if we don't sort out our money, don't have enough investments where passive income comes in, we have to keep working. I love my kids, I love my family, I love my wife. I want to spend more time with them. I don't want to work and then suddenly just drop dead. Yeah, I mean, that's funny and sexy on its own, but I want a bit more balance. And to have balance is to have more flexibility. To have more flexibility, you got to retire earlier, then you need to, then you can. Maybe some of you want to retire early because you want to teach. Maybe you want to volunteer. Maybe you want to give back. Or maybe, you know what's interesting is that the sooner you retire, you can have more bandwidth to choose projects that are much more lucrative. You can become way richer the earlier you retire. Yeah. You'd be surprised. You see, if you get a big mortgage, get big loans, and then you're paying maybe 5,000 a month for loans, then when you see your paycheck and like 80% goes to your loans, and if you live off 20%, you realize you are locked, you're handcuffed, you cannot lose your job. You have no bandwidth for taking risk. You have no bandwidth for investing because you are so tied up really. And that's why many people who retire earlier, you have more bandwidth to pick up a new skill, to research and investigate into potential lucrative investments, or pick up a skill that's very lucrative that you wouldn't pick up if you were stuck servicing a loan, to have a richer, better life. So you see, retiring early isn't like a fancy word or trend or fad to me. It's really about control, giving you control, flexibility, options in your life to pursue shit that you love, to pursue shit that I love. I don't want to be locked in to paying mortgages and loans, to be stuck. And that's how I feel about early retirement. And that's my message to you, to myself, to my family. I've got more to share. And for the case of my friend, I have connected him with other people who can help him based on the nursing home that his wife is located in. And I'm praying for her recovery. I'm praying for her recovery. It's not easy. So my friends, my listeners, boys and girls, think about early retirement. Don't aim to retire at 65, 70, or someday. I'm aiming to retire at 45, and I'm doing all I can, to retire as early as possible without compromising much of my lifestyle. You realize it's probably better we shared in another episode, but we don't need that much. What do we need? How much do we need to buy? How much do we need to eat? What is your calling, right? So I'm going to end off this video right now, and just to share with you the food of thought for today, to remember what drives you, what's important to you, and retire as early as possible so you can do more of what that you love with who that you love. Okay? Checking out. Bye.